Assalamualaikum, my dear students. Today we are going to start our lesson number 1 of subject science. The name of the topic is Men and Environment, Sense Organ in Men. Okay, this is our lesson number 1 of subject science. Before starting the chapter, I want to give you an introduction about the first and the very most important topic of this lesson is environment. My question is, what is the environment? Environment is the place where we live, we move, we grow and we work. Okay, again repeat with me. Environment is the place where we live, we move, we grow and we work. Now come to the definition of environment. Environment is the place where we live, move, grow and work. Everything surrounding us is a part of environment. The man and environment have always been interdependent on each other. We are going to read the topic sensitivity. Okay, what is sensitivity? Sensitivity क्या है? What we feel. क्या feel करते हैं हम? The hotness of things, coldness, roughness, softness and smoothness. तमाम जो चीज़ें हैं उनकी हॉटनेस, कोल्डनेस, रफनेस, सॉफ्टनेस, स्मूथनेस एक्सेट्रा किस तरह फील कर सकते हैं हम? वी फील ड्यू टू सेंसिटिविटी. वी फील ऑल दीज टाइप्स ड्यू टू आवर सेंसिटिविटी. ओके, तो दिस इज all happen due to sensitivity. Now I will tell you the definition of sensitivity. Okay, this is the definition of sensitivity. Living organisms can feel the changes which take place in their surroundings. Living organisms, all the living organisms which are present in this environment, in this can feel the changes. They can feel all the changes which take place in their surroundings. All the living organisms can feel the changes which take place in their environment, in their surrounding. The ability to sense and respond. This ability through which they sense and respond to these changes is called sensitivity. Okay? The information which is sensed by sensory organ. The information या कोई भी information which is sensed by sensory organs and our brain about an action is called stimulus. This is the definition of sensitivity. Now example come to when we touch something very hot. अगर हम किसी भी चीज़ को जो कि बहुत गर्म है हाथ लगाते हैं hot, we immediately pull our hands out. तो हम फौरन अपना हाथ उस पे से हटा देते हैं due to sensitivity. Dear students, today we read about our 5 senses. Okay. My question is, do you know how many senses we have? We have following senses. Number 1, sense of sight, through which we see with our eyes. Number 2, sense of hearing, through which we listen with our ears. Number 3, sense of touch, through which we touch with our skin. Number 4, sense of taste, through which we taste with our tongue. And number 5, sense of smell, through which we smell with our nose. Okay? Now repeat. Sense of sight, sense of hearing, sense of touch, sense of taste, and sense of smell. And the organs used in these senses are eyes, used in sense of sight, ears, used in sense of hearing, skin, used in sense of touch, tongue, used in sense of taste, and the last one, our nose, used in sense of smell. Now I will explain you about 5 senses. Okay, the 5 senses are the 5 main tools. They are our 5 main tools that humans used. We are human beings, so that we use to perceive. Perceive means understand. To perceive the world, which we use to understand the world. Okay, our brain receives signals. हमारा जो brain है वो signals receive करता है from each of these organ, इन तमाम organs से, and interprets them. Explain them to give us a sense of what's happening around us, and it explain us and give us the information to about the senses of what's happening around us. It tell us what's happening around us.
Now today we read about sense of sight. Okay, we can see the beautiful creation of God present around us, such as blue sky, sun, plants, flowers, animals, hills, mountains, and other human beings, etc. Okay, we can also read the books and watch TV by the help of our eyes. Eyes are the sense organ of sight. Do you remember? Eyes are the sense organ of sight. Okay, let us read structure of eye. The human eye consists of an eyeball. Okay, as you see in this picture, this is eyeball, which is a hollow spherical body placed in a bony cavity of the skull. It is located in the bony cavity of our skull. Each eye has a movable upper and lower lid. Okay. Each eye has eyelid, as you see, the upper lid and the lower lid. Okay, so this is the eyelid which protects it. Okay, the white part is called sclera. The white part is called sclera. The eye is also provided with a tear gland. Our eye is also provided with a tear gland. These are the tear gland, as you see in this picture clearly. It's a tear gland in the upper of our eyelid, which opens up under the upper eyelid. Okay, see in this picture, this is a eyelid, this is an upper eyelid, and these are the tear glands which are opens the upper eyelid. The wall of the eyeball is composed of 3 layers. Our wall of eyeball is composed of 3 layers. The outer layer is whitish in color. The outer layer जो है उसकी वो white color है. It protects the delicate inner structure of the eye. This layer bulges out in front of the eyeball to form a thin and transparent structure known as cornea. Cornea, as you see clearly in this picture, this is cornea. The middle layer of the eyeball is black. The middle layer of this is our eyeball, and the middle part of our eyeball is black in color and has a rich supply of blood. Underneath the cornea, the free edge of the middle layer forms a colored area of eye called the iris. This is the colored area of our eye. It's called iris. Okay. The iris is an opaque disc of muscular tissue containing blood capillaries. There are many types of blood capillaries and pigments. The central hole of the iris is known as pupil. Again, you see in this picture, the central hole is pupil. This is pupil. Just behind the pupil is a lens which is transparent and biconvex in shape. It is attached to muscle which contracts, helping the lens to focus the light, and this it helps us to focus the light. The pupil, the black part, the innermost part is pupil. Okay. Again, come to the innermost layer of the eyeball is called the retina. Okay, the retina, as you see in this picture, clearly the retina. Okay, this is the innermost layer of the eyeball and it's called retina. It is sensitive to light and acts like a screen focused by a lens. See, there, which receives images of objects focused by the lens. The retina is made up of two types of sensory cell rods and cones. Again, see, this picture clearly shows you the innermost part of our eye, the upper eyelid, retina, this is cornea, the lens, the pupil, iris, aqueous humor, okay. And in this you show the outer parts. Now today we read how do we see, हम कैसे देख सकते हैं. Formation of image. Light rays from an object travels through the cornea. Light rays comes through an object, travels through the part called cornea, aqueous humor, pupil, lens and vitreous humor. In this process they are refracted. In this process the light rays refracted and finally fall on the retina and finally fall into the retina, okay, forming an image. Then form an image. The image is upside down and smaller than the object. The image is smaller than the original object. The rods or cones of the retina are stimulated by the light message which is relayed to the brain through the optic nerve. Here you see, this is the optic nerve. Okay. The message is then interpreted by the brain, which inverts the image, and an impression of an upright object is achieved. Then these nerves go send message to our brain, okay, through the optic nerve, through which the optic nerve, the message is then interpreted by the brain. When invert the image, an impression of an upright object is achieved. Then we see the object clearly and know what the type of object is that. Do you know that the human eye works on the same principle as does a pinhole camera? Now today we read defects of the eye. Why do some people have normal vision and others have problem seeing clearly? This is due to difference in the shapes of eye. This occurs due to the different shape of our eye. The common defect of the eye are short-sightedness and long-sightedness. These are the two common defects of human eye. They are mainly caused by excessive eye strain and old age. How are these defects removed? कैसे remove किया जा सकता है? They are removed with the help of glasses or contact lens. Okay, glasses use करके या contact lens. The first defect, short-sightedness. This condition occurs when the eyeball is longer than normal. ये कब होता है? जब eyeball longer होती है normal से. It cannot focus distant object properly, नहीं कर पाती distant object को properly focus as the point of focus falls short of the retina. Number 2, long-sightedness. This condition occurs when the eyeball is shorter than normal. इसमें आपका eyeball shorter होता है normal condition से. The eye only focuses an image of a distant object clearly. Okay, as you see in the picture, long-sightedness, short-sightedness and the normal sight. Now come to color blindness. What is color blindness? This defect is generally transferred from the parents to the child. It is transferred from the parents to their children. The person who has this defect, जिनको ये defect होता है, often is unable to distinguish red and green color. तो वो इन colors में distinguish नहीं कर पाते. The color blind person is unable to distinguish clearly between two or more colors. Color blind जो person होते हैं वो दो या दो से ज़ायद colors में सही से distinguish नहीं कर पाते, उन्हें identify नहीं कर पाते because of some defect in the cells of the retina, because they have some defects in the cells of their retina. Okay, this is color blindness. Now today we read sense of hearing. Okay? When you switch on radio, you recognize the sound of music. When two peoples are talking nearby, you recognize their voices? Yes. This is because you possess sense of hearing, because you have sense of hearing. We receive information from the outside world. We catch or we received all the information and sounds around the world throughout our ears, which are our sense organs. Ear, this is ear, which is our sense organ for receiving sound, and its function is to receive sound from the outer world. Okay, now come to the structure of the eye. This is the structure of the eye hole. These are the inner parts and these are the outer parts. Okay, now come. The ear is composed of three parts. Our ear is composed of three parts: outer ear, middle ear and inner ear. As you see in the picture, outer ear, this outer ear, okay, middle ear and inner ear, the whole part, inner ear. The outer ear consists of pinna and a long and narrow canal. Okay, it consists of pinna and it has a long and narrow, it is our outer ear and it has a long and narrow canal. This pinna is present only in mammals. Okay, it is flexible structure and serves to collect sound waves, and its function is to collect sound waves through the environment. The out ear is connected to the middle ear by a narrow canal. Our outer ear is connected to a middle ear through a ear canal. This is an ear canal which connects outer ear from the middle ear. The middle ear is an oval chamber filled with air. It is filled with air. It has a thin sheet like membranous structure called the eardrum. or then it has a middle layer, it has an eardrum inside our eardrum. Inside the chamber of the middle ear there are 3 small bones called, as you see, hammer, anvil and stirrup. These 3 bones are connected to one another. These are connected to one another. The hammer is placed close to the eardrum. The hammer is placed close to the eardrum, as you see. Okay, come to step. These 3 bones are connected to one another. As I told you, the hammer is placed close to the eardrum and the stirrup against the small oval window which opens into the inner ear. The middle ear is connected to the back of the mouth by a small hollow tube called the Eustachian tube. Eustachian tube. As you see, this is tube. Okay. So these are the 3 parts: anvil, hammer, stirrup. Now the inner ear consists of a cavity which contains fluid. Our inner ear जो है हमारा consists of a cavity which contains fluid, जिसमें fluids होते हैं. It also has a coiled shaped structure called the cochlea. As you see clearly in this picture, cochlea. The cochlea is the hearing organ. It is a hearing organ. It is a hollow tube filled with a fluid. It is filled with fluid. The cells lining the inner surface of the cochlea are sensory cells connected to a nerve called auditory nerves, and these nerves are called auditory nerves. Okay, these are cochlea and they are connected to the auditory nerve which runs to the brain. जो कहाँ पे जाती हैं? These nerves are runs to our brain. The inner ear also contains 3 half circle tubes at right angles to each other. They are filled with liquid and enable us to keep our balance. They are known as semicircular canals, and as you see the rings, they are known as semicircular canals, and it is located in our outer ear. Okay, semicircular canal. So all the parts you see in this picture are. Now today we read sense of touch. When someone touches you with ice, you find it is cool. In the same way, you know that a burning stove is hot and a pinprick is painful. You also get a feeling of pain when somebody pressure your hand with force. You feel pain ना? Do you know how you detect touch? क्या आपको पता है कि आपको उस टच का कैसे पता चलता है? Pain, changes in temperature and pressure. You will realize that your skin has some kind of mechanism which makes you feel these sensations. Our skin has some kinds of mechanism which makes us feel these sensations like cold, hot, painful, etc. The skin is a sense organ of touch. Our skin is a sense organ of touch. Okay. Now come to the structure of the skin. Look at the cross section of the skin given below. Our skin is formed of 3 layers. As you know, our skin is formed of 3 layers: outer layer, middle layer and inner layer. Okay. See the outer layer. The outer thin layer which you see all time is called epidermis. It is made up of the outer layer. This is called epidermis. It is made up of dead cells on the surface and has no sensation at all. It serves to protect the other layers. Its work is to protect the other layers. Okay. The thick middle layer of the skin is called dermis. The second layer of the skin is dermis. It's thick. It consists of tissues. It has tissues, muscles, blood vessels, hairs, sweat, and oil glands and nerve fiber. It has many things inside it in the second layer. Okay, as you see, it consists of tissues, muscles, blood vessels, hair, sweat, etc. There are many things inside this. This layer is the sensitive part of your skin. It is very sensitive. The innermost layer is called hypodermis and consists of cells which store fats, and the last layer. Okay, this is the last. The three layers: epidermis, dermis, hypodermis. The skin perform a variety of important function. Our skin performs variety of important functions. It protects our body. ये हमारी बॉडी को प्रोटेक्ट भी करता है. ओके, स्टोर फूड, खाने को स्टोर करता है. रेगुलेट्स टेम्परेचर एज वेल एज एक्टिंग एज अ सेंस ऑर्गन. द स्किन कंटेन्स सेंसरी सेल्स. स्किन में कौन से सेल्स होते हैं? हमारे सेंसरी सेल्स होते हैं. ओके, दीज आर सेंसरी सेल्स. और रिसेप्टर्स, इन्हें हम रिसेप्टर्स भी कहते हैं, विच आर सेंसिटिव टू टेम्परेचर, प्रेशर, टच एंड पेन. दीज रिसेप्टर्स आर द एंडिंग ऑफ नर्व सेल्स. ओके, दे आर नर्व सेल्स ऑल्सो which carry information from the receptors in the skin to the brain and forwarded it to the brain. The brain interprets these impulses which we recognize. और फिर brain हमें बताता है और फिर हमें पता चलता है which we recognize as the things are either hot or cold or pain or pressure of touch. तो these are brain interprets, हमें एक्सप्लेन करता है. इंटरप्रेट्स यानी हमें द ब्रेन इंटरप्रेट एक्सप्लेन करता है दीज इम्पल्सेस विच वी रिकॉग्नाइज एज हॉट, कोल्ड, पेन, प्रेशर एंड टच. ओके, एज यू सी, सेंसरी सेल्स. दिस इज द स्किन सरफेस, एपिडर्मिस, डर्मिस. दीज आर द ब्लड कैपिलरीज. ओके, द लास्ट हाइपोडर्मिस. नर्व एंडिंग्स हैं यहाँ. दीज आर द फेट्स. Pressure sensory cells are present here. Sweet glands also are here. The touch sensory cells. There are lots of pores on the outer layer of our skin. As you see, these are the pores. These are the hairs. This is the sense of touch. Dermis, hypodermis. The skin perform a variety of important function. Our skin performs variety of important functions. It protects our body. ये हमारी बॉडी को प्रोटेक्ट भी करता है. ओके, स्टोर फूड, खाने को स्टोर करता है. रेगुलेट्स टेम्परेचर एज वेल एज एक्टिंग एज अ सेंस ऑर्गन. द स्किन कंटेन्स सेंसरी सेल्स. स्किन में कौन से सेल्स होते हैं? हमारे सेंसरी सेल्स होते हैं. ओके, दीज आर सेंसरी सेल्स. और रिसेप्टर्स, इन्हें हम रिसेप्टर्स भी कहते हैं, विच आर सेंसिटिव टू टेम्परेचर, प्रेशर, टच एंड पेन. दीज रिसेप्टर्स आर द एंडिंग ऑफ नर्व सेल्स. ओके, दे आर नर्व सेल्स ऑल्सो which carry information from the receptors in the skin to the brain and forwarded it to the brain. The brain interprets these impulses which we recognize. और फिर brain हमें बताता है और फिर हमें पता चलता है which we recognize as the things are either hot or cold or pain or pressure of touch. तो these are brain interprets, हमें एक्सप्लेन करता है. इंटरप्रेट्स यानी हमें द ब्रेन इंटरप्रेट एक्सप्लेन करता है दीज इम्पल्सेस विच वी रिकॉग्नाइज एज हॉट, कोल्ड, पेन, प्रेशर एंड टच. ओके, एज यू सी, सेंसरी सेल्स. दिस इज द स्किन सरफेस, एपिडर्मिस, डर्मिस. दीज आर द ब्लड कैपिलरीज. ओके, द लास्ट हाइपोडर्मिस. नर्व एंडिंग्स हैं यहाँ. दीज आर द फेट्स. pressure sensory cells are present here, sweet glands also are here, the touch sensory cells. There are lots of pores on the outer layer of our skin. As you see, these are the pores, these are the hairs. This is the sense of touch. Now today we read sense of smell. How do you know that a rose has a pleasant smell? But लेकिन dead and decaying animals have a bad smell. How do you know? Smell or odors are detected by our nose. Okay. Now come to the structure of nose. The structure of the human nose. The external opening of the nose are called nostrils, which lead into the nasal chamber. This is external opening of the nose, and it is called nostrils, which lead into the nasal chamber. Okay, the nostrils are present here. The top of the nasal chamber has a lining of nerve cells. When these nerve cells come in contact with an odor, they pass on the message to the brain. जब इन्हें कोई भी odor receive होती है तो they pass these message to our brain through a nerve known as olfactory nerve. Through which nerve? The nerve which is present here, the olfactory nerves. Okay. The brain interprets the message, explain the message, and thus we recognize the odor as pleasant or unpleasant. और फिर वो हमारा ब्रेन हमें एक्सप्लेन करता है उस ओडर को, और फिर हमें पता चलता है, वी रिकग्नाइज दैट द ओडर इज़ प्लेजेंट और नॉट. हैव यू एवर नोटिस दैट व्हेन यू हैव अ बैड कोल्ड, जब हमें बहुत कोल्ड हो जाता है, फ्लू हो जाता है, द टेस्ट ऑफ थिंग्स सीम्स डिफरेंट. तो what we eat, we can't identify the taste properly. We seems different taste of everything. This is because the senses of smell and taste are closely related to each other. Because sense of smell and taste are related to each other, both detect chemicals. दोनों में chemicals detect होते हैं. You have also experienced that when you go on smelling a certain odor for a long time. जब आप किसी खुशबू को continuous smell करते रहेंगे, you lose the sensation of that smell. The nerve cells get fatigue and the ability to sense smell weakness. तो वो आपकी जो sense of smell है वो थोड़े से बाद weak हो जाएगी. Okay? तो this is sense of smell. Structure of nose है ये आपका. Okay, nose and nasal passage है ये. Okay, there are present nostrils, upper lip, front tooth यहाँ आएंगे. Then इसके बाद nerve impulses to the brain. Here olfactory nerves are found here, sensory cells are found here, nasal passage there. From here air carrying chemical vapors. Okay, and roof of the mouth. This is the picture of sense of smell. This is the structure of nose. Now today we read about nervous system. What is nervous system? Have you ever thought of how stimulus and response communication take place in your body? Communication take place due to the nervous system present in your body. Human beings have most complex nervous system of all living things. Human beings में सबसे ज़्यादा complicated nervous system होता है. The nervous system consists of a brain, spinal cord and nerves. As you see in this picture, the brain which is protected in the skull, brain, then the spinal cord, okay, and the nerves which are spread all of our body. Okay, these are the nerves. Okay, the three main parts of nervous system are brain, spinal cord and nerves. Now come to the structure of brain. The brain consists of a very delicate nerve cells and is protected by a skull. Okay, it is our brain and it is protected here in the skull. The brain has three regions. तीन पार्ट्स हैं, cerebrum, cerebellum and medulla. Okay, the first and the uppermost part is cerebrum. Okay, this one. Then the second part is cerebellum, and the lowest part is medulla. The cerebrum is the largest part and is divided into two halves called cerebral hemisphere. It is composed of deeply folded delicate nerve tissues. It has delicate nerve tissues. Okay. The outer part of the cerebrum is composed of grey matter. The central part is composed of white matter, which is made up of bank of nerve fibers. This part of the brain does most of the thinking and coordinates activity of the body. This part, the uppermost part, जो है हमारा, वो हमें किस में हेल्प करता है? थिंकिंग में. The cerebellum or midbrain is much smaller than the cerebrum. Okay, as you see in this picture, the cerebellum is smaller than, it's the second part and it's smaller than cerebrum. Okay, cerebrum, and is deeply folded. This part of the brain performs the balancing function of the body. Okay, then come to the medulla or the hindbrain. The lowest part of our brain is medulla. Okay, is a small elongated part of the brain which links the spinal cord with the brain. It is connected with the spinal cord and with the brain. It controls the rate of breathing, सांस लेने में, the heart and circulation of blood and digestion of food. Any blow on the medulla oblongate makes a person unconscious. अगर आपके मेड्यूला पे कोई भी हर्ट होता है, कोई भी डैमेज होता है, तो you are not in your senses and you loses your senses. It makes a person unconscious. Okay. The spinal cord is located inside the vertebrate of the backbone. You see the spinal cord. Okay. Which receives impulses from organs through nerves and sends them to the brain. They transfer messages to the brain. It also controls reflex action which do not involve the brain. It gives off 31 pair of spinal nerves which ultimately form a complex network in the body. Okay. This is again see the picture, brain, spinal cord and nerves. This is our nervous system, and see the picture of brain also. Uppermost part cerebrum, the second part cerebellum, and the lowest part medulla, which is connected to the spinal cord and our spinal cord. The lowest part of our brain is medulla. Okay, is a small elongated part of the brain which links the spinal cord with the brain. It is connected with the spinal cord and with the brain. It controls the rate of breathing, सांस लेने में, the heart and circulation of blood and digestion of food. Any blow on the medulla oblongate makes a person unconscious. अगर आपके मेड्यूला पे कोई भी हर्ट होता है, कोई भी डैमेज होता है, तो you are not in your senses and you loses your senses. It makes a person unconscious. Okay. The spinal cord is located inside the vertebrate of the backbone. You see the spinal cord. Okay. Which receives impulses from organs through nerves and sends them to the brain. They transfer messages to the brain. It also controls reflex action which do not involve the brain. It gives off 31 pair of spinal nerves which ultimately form a complex network in the body. Okay. This is again see the picture, brain, spinal cord and nerves. This is our nervous system, and see the picture of brain also. Uppermost part cerebrum, the second part cerebellum, and the lowest part medulla, which is connected to the spinal cord and our spinal cord.